I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Got reason, if you wanna go eat, you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Welcome. It's great to see everybody tonight. I'm Scully Pop, your host, the author that reads to you. Oh, let me know you're out there. Say hello. Welcome. Everybody say hello to Izzy Scud, back there working hard behind the scenes, playing these wonderful overlays and this great music. Sydney Cat. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Canadian family fly.
welcome to the show. Nitro's Farm. Tink, tink, tink. There's Froggy. Hey, Froggy Scud. Froggy, tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. Awakened by the looking glass reflection. I'm so excited. Me too. It's going to be a great show tonight. Y'all don't forget to hit the like. Share it out if you can. Hey, Blind Eye. I'm glad you made it. I'm Scully Pop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Hello, Mr. Gorman. Good evening. Good evening. All I know is this had better be a good kid. I already know it will be. You darn tootin'. Blood Dragoon, Blood Dragoon, Blood Dragoon, moderator extraordinaire, Blood Dragoon. It's Jimska, Jimska. Hey, darling. Hey, Scully. Hey, Angela. Glad you made it. Adventures with Vegas Paranormal. It's Adventures with Vegas Paranormal. And it's Adventures with Vegas Paranormal. The Wild Man. It's the Wild Man. Not only the Wild Man, but the native Wild Man. Janica, 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 Janica. It's Martha Scud, Martha Tinkles. Scus, 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 scus. The Bud Files, the Bud Files. It's the Bud Files. Scus, 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 scus. Don't let me miss anybody. Rumsky, Rumsky, Scud. Rumsky, tingle, tingle, tingle. You ready, Rumsky? Jenny Pop, Jenny Pop, Jenny Pop. Jim's cooks fire, Jim's cooks fire, fire, fire. Jim's got, Jim's got. My broke Joe, Hojo, my broke Joe, Hojo. How's my broke Joe, Hojo doing tonight? Zizzy Scud. Popping in with that membership. Oh, Misty Free Spirit. Awesome, awesome. Woo Rider, alert, alert, Woo Rider, Woo Rider. Wow, Janica, 14 months. Wow. So y'all ready for a doozy tonight? Dang, Wild Man, you've been in 2 months already, huh? Hanging in a cardboard box. All right. Yeah, for real, big props goes out to Izzy Scud. She lets me kind of relax back here and do my thing. Puts all this beautiful art up there. It's great. Wait, y'all see the overlay she made for today's show. I wonder if I can get my chair up. Oh shit, that's as high as I can get. I'm gonna pull my mic down a little bit. Hang on one second. Sean, how you doing this evening? Got the night off, eh? Ojo. Ska, 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 ska. Super wow. You know it. $1 million. 0 calories. Yo, Vegas. They say PA's most haunted state in the U.S. When you coming? Native wild, man. I was wondering the same thing, Sean. Wake up by the lucky glass. Jenny's books and blogs. It's burnt flowers falling. Ska, 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 ska. Burnt flowers falling. The talented burnt flowers. How you doing, Steve-O? We're gonna do a theater production of this next year. Blondale. Ska, 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 ska. It's Norma K. Norma K. Welcome. Ska, 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 ska. Norma, tingle, 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 tingle. Holy crap. Holy crap. Jim, how you doing, buddy? So glad to see you. Yeah, it's a good story tonight. Episode 7, Season 1. Maybe after the show, I'll show you the book cover for Season 1. It's pretty cool. Rumska. Hey, Brown Dwarf. How you doing? Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat, Sydney Cat. Ska, 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 ska. My vocal cords are at your disposal, sir. Yeah, we're gonna have some music. Izzy wrote the sequel for Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's called Somewhere Over the Beanstalk. But right now, our job as a community is to get this prototype done. I'm definitely going to be in character tonight. I'm feeling great. Last show, I kind of had to scale back and just read with a normal voice. But your input will be greatly appreciated. And we'll have 40 different shows, complete 4 seasons with 10 episodes per season. And next year, we'll work on the theater production. Movie rights, plays, got all kind of good stuff planned. Merchandise. Martha. Hey, DJ. Great to see you. Look at Scully. Where's Scully? What are you talking about? Who was the first one to notice that beside Izzy? Did anybody notice what Rumsky's talking about? I like the voice changes. Hey, Janine. Good evening. Good evening. Great to see you. Lawless in the world. Lawless in the world. And all the artwork is by Izzy. Let's make sure we get Izzy's channel in the chat. One of our moderators. TGIF, 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 TGIF. Thank God it's TGIF. There's Mark Kropka. I was hoping to see you tonight too. Wonderful music channel there, ladies and gentlemen. Also, cast member from previous productions. Steve-O at Burnt Flowers Fallen, and Mark's in here. Of course, Izzy's always behind the scenes working, hitting those buttons so I don't have to. Adventures with Vegas. That's a great channel y'all should check out. So it's TG. Great nature videos, waterfalls, beautiful hikes in the woods. Outdoor. Oh yeah. Wow. Super. Wow. About 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Nitrous. You're coming in. Share it out. Share it out. Leave your coat up at the front with the concierge. It'll be there after the show. Canadian family life. Lost in the world. La, 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 la. Miss Lover. Miss Lover. How you doing, Nez? Got 3 former cast members in here tonight. Nez has played several leading roles with me. She knows the drill. Pat's fam. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, John. Hey, John. Y'all buckle up. It's quite the ride. Definitely see you on the other side, no doubt. Look into my eyes, I am the Tin Hatter. My eyes spin like roulette wheels. What happened to music? 2 minutes. Buckle up. Scully Paw, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Tonight, we're going to be reading The Emerald Wonderland, Episode 7, Season 1. So buckle up. It's quite the ride. And we'll see you on the other side. In episode 7 of Emerald Wonderland, our beloved heroes face their greatest challenge yet. The nefarious story stealer. Will Dorothy's courage, Alice's curiosity, and Wendy's belief in magic be enough to save the day? Or will our favorite tales be rewritten forever? Grab your teacups, don your wildest hats, and prepare for a tale that will have you grinning like the Cheshire Cat himself. For in the Emerald Wonderland, every ending is just the beginning of a new chapter, and the most extraordinary adventures are the ones we share together. So without further ado, let the story begin. In episode 7 of Emerald Wonderland, our beloved heroes face their greatest challenge yet. Our band of heroes find themselves back on the yellow brick road, the shimmering path stretching out before them. The air is thick with the scent of adventure and something sweet. Dorothy's sniffing the air. Do you smell that? It's like a bakery. Alice looks on. Indeed, and look there. Just off the path stands a quaint cottage. Its walls made of gingerbread and the roof tiled with candies. Frosting icicles hang from the eaves, and a path of gumdrops leads to the door. I say, it's like all my tea party dreams come true. Wait, isn't that the witch's house from Hansel and Gretel? The group pauses, torn between curiosity and caution. Cheshire Crow. I may not have a brain, but even I know a trap when I see one. As they debate whether to investigate, a sweet voice calls from inside. Come in, dearies. I have warm cookies and milk for weary travelers. Dorothy takes a step forward. Well, maybe it's not the same witch. It could be. Suddenly, Toto starts barking furiously, pulling at Dorothy's dress. Alice places a hand on Dorothy's shoulder. Remember what we've learned in our adventures. Not everything sweet is good for you. The group nods, realizing the wisdom in Alice's words. Wendy says, You're right. We should trust our instincts and keep moving. As they turn to leave, the cottage's door flies open, revealing a furious witch with a razor-sharp candy cane teeth.
How dare you refuse my hospitality?
Before she can attack, two figures leap from the bushes nearby, landing between our heroes and the witch. First is a dashing young man, half little Red Riding Hood, complete with a red cape, and half big bad wolf with furry ears and a tail.
Not so fast, sugar witch. Your days of fattening up children are over.
Beside him stands an elegant woman, part Cinderella, glass slippers and all, and part fairy godmother, with shimmering wings and a wand. Indeed, it's time your story had a new ending. The witch howls in frustration as Red Wolf and Cinder Fairy use their combined skills to trap her in a magical cage made of unbreakable candy canes.
Well met, travelers. I'm Red Wolf, and this is my partner, Cindy Fairy. We're fairy tale fixers, here to help stories find better endings.
You show great wisdom in avoiding the witch's trap. Not many can resist such temptation. Dorothy's beaming. We've learned a thing or two about looking beyond appearances in our travels. Alice says, indeed, though I must say, you two are quite the curious sight yourselves. Red Wolf grins, showing slightly pointed teeth.
In a world where stories collide, sometimes the most unexpected combinations yield the best results.
Cinderberry nods. We've been tracking a particularly nasty piece of work. The story stealer. She's been going from tale to tale, twisting endings and stealing happy ever afters. Linehatter's hat's turning into a detective's cap.
A mystery? How delightful!
Wendy's getting excited. Perhaps we could help. We faced our fair share of villains. Red Wolf and the Cinder Fairy exchange glances.
Well, we could certainly use the assistance. The story stealer is crafty, and she amassed quite an army of corrupted characters.
But be warned, she's unlike any witch you faced before. She has the power to rewrite reality itself. Our heroes share a determined look. They've come too far and faced too much to back down now. We're in, after all. Every story deserves a chance at a happy ending. As our expanded group sets off down the yellow brick road, ready to face this new threat, the air crackles with possibility. The story stealer may be powerful, but she's never faced a team quite like this before. Little do they know, the story stealer is already aware of their alliance, her dark quill poised to write them out of existence. Part 1. Hey, Misha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. BLB so much Jake. Hello, everybody. Say hey, let me know you're out there. Beautiful crowd. It's hey, Josh. Hey, Josh. Cindy Cat. Hey, Northwest. Welcome. Tingle. Janica. Blaster. awakened by the looking glass. Yeah, aren't the overlays beautiful? Izzy did such a hard job work on that. It looks great. Get some color out there. We'll see some emojis, guys. It's Maritzka. Hello. Audio. Check the audio. Always pull my mic down. Check. Yeah, you're right, Norma. There you go. Where you at, Sean? You still out there, buddy? Mr. Norman's emoji. We got Izzy's emoji. Ajot's emoji. Hojo, my bro Joe, Hojo. Who else? Blood Dragon. Hey, Christine. How you doing, darling? Mark Scott. They're coming in. Share it out. Hey, share it out, man. Team. All right, let's go ahead and get into part two. Part two. As our expanded group of heroes continues down the yellow brick road, the landscape begins to change. The path leads them into a vast meadow unlike anything they've seen before. Dorothy's gasping in wonder. Oh my! Would you look at that? The whispering meadow stretches before them, a sea of grass that shimmers with every color of the rainbow. Each blade seems to dance to an unheard melody, creating waves of chromatic beauty. Curiouser, the flowers seem to be talking. You know what? Izzy, you want to back up and do that with your new overlay, actually. Be a shame not to. Don't you agree? Hey, John. Christine. It's Misha. As our expanded group of heroes continues down the yellow brick road, landscape begins to change. The path leads them into a vast meadow unlike anything they've seen before. Oh my! Would you look at that? The whispering meadow stretches before them, a sea of grass that shimmers with every color of the rainbow. Each blade seems to dance to an unheard melody, creating waves of chromatic beauty. Curiouser and curiouser, the flowers seem to be talking. Indeed, dotted throughout the meadow are flowers with faces, engaged in animated conversations with each other. Their petals change color with each word, creating a dazzling display.
I say, this puts my best tea party decorations to shame.
As they ventured deeper into the meadow, they noticed something else extraordinary. The very air seemed alive with whispers, fragments of stories, bits of rhymes, and echoes of long forgotten tales. The red wolf's ears are twitching.
The Whispering Meadow. I've heard tales of this place. It's said to be a crossroads of stories.
Indeed, many characters come here seeking inspiration of forgotten plot lines. Suddenly, two figures emerge from the colorful foliage. First is a tall, slender being that appears to be a fusion of Jack from the Beanstalk, and the magic mirror. His body is translucent and reflective, with beanstalk vines curling around his limbs.
Greetings, my name is Jack Mirror. I am seeker of truths and grower of perspective.
Beside him stands a petite, energetic character, a blend of Thumbelina and the Pied Piper. She's no taller than a thumb, with delicate wings and a tiny flute at her hip. And I'm Thumbelina Piper. I bring music to the small and often overlooked. Wendy's delighted. Oh, how wonderful to meet you both. Cheshire Crow's grin's widening. I might not have a brain, but even I can see you're quite the extraordinary pair. Jack Mirror turns to face the group, his surface rippling with images of their past adventures.
We've been expecting you.
The Whispering Meadow told us of your approach. Thumbelina Piper nods, playing a quick tune on her flute that causes nearby flowers to sway in harmony. We've also heard whispers of your quest to stop the story stealer. Dorothy's surprised. You know about the story stealer? Jack Mirror's surface darkens ominously. Indeed, her shadow has fallen across many tales. Even now, she seeks to rewrite the very fabric of our world. Thumbelina Piper flutters up to eye level with the group. We've managed to uncover some of her plans. She's gathered an army of forgotten villains and corrupted heroes at the Castle of Crossed Pages. Red Wolf growls softly. East of the Castle of Crossed Pages? That's in the heart of the Plothole Forest. It's a dangerous place where stories unravel. Cinderberry nods gravely. If she's based there, she could unwrite entire realms with ease. And that's where we must go. We can't let her destroy all our stories. Jack Mirror turns to Thumbelina Piper. What say you, my friend? Shall we join these brave heroes in their quest? Thumbelina Piper plays a jaunty, adventurous tune on her flute. I thought you never asked. Every great story needs a soundtrack, after all. As our now even larger group prepares to continue their journey, the whispering meadow seems to come alive around them. The grass ripples in excitement, the flowers chatter encouragement, and the air fills with the whispers of countless stories cheering them on.
I say, onward to adventure, my friends. The story stealer won't know what hit her.
Dorothy's smiling at her new companions. Welcome to the team, Jack Mirror and Thumbelina Piper. Together, I think we might just have a chance at saving all our stories. As they set off toward the ominous sounding plot hole forest, our heroes feel a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The story stealer may be powerful, but she's about to face a group of characters more diverse and determined than any she's encountered before. Little do they know, the story stealer's quill is already at work, weaving traps and trials into the very path they walk to. It's Ball's Whisper Farmstead. Camellia Scott. Hey, Kenny and Debbie. Y'all having a good trip? Kenny and Debbie's out on a cruise in Alaska, having the time of their life. Canadian family life. Welcome, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. Let me miss anybody. Hey, John. It's TWP, moderator extraordinary, TWP. Yeah, you're right, bro. Native wild man. Awaken. Popcorn. You the man. Izzy gifting another membership. Thank you so much.
Let's see what we got. Yep. Oh, well, thank you, wild man. Woo Rider. Hey, yeah, let's see some emojis. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, members, light it up. Woo Rider, you know where those emojis are?
Sydney Cat.
Who got the other membership, is he? My sister's voice. Oh, awesome. Nice hit there. How's things going, Popcorn? Yeah, Lunaska. Tingle. The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie. Yeah, y'all having a good time, huh? Definitely expecting a lot of good footage coming out of Alaska, huh?
Lunska. Let's go. Finally got you live.
We are reading Emerald Wonderland, episode 7, season 1 tonight. Kristen, how you doing? Thank you so much, wild man. Another night in paradise. I know how that feels.
My goodness. Well, yeah, I'm having a great night thanks to you, Popcorn. Appreciate you, bro. Rumsky. Hey, Larry. Welcome, darling. Dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. Yeah. You got that all-inclusive package. Singing and moving and grooving. 20 pounds later, huh? When you get back from the cruise. All you can eat, all you can drink. How you been doing, Camellia? Oh, thanks for dropping that link, Popcorn. I'll say hello to Lauren. I've been knowing her forever. Yes, I got the book cover made last night for the first season. We're going to publish the book. Maybe I get to show that to y'all. Well, actually, I might be able to pull it up into an overlay. Let me see real fast. Izzy's like, no, don't touch any buttons. Don't do it. What the hell is it? Huh. I don't know where it is all of a sudden. Oh, for crying out loud. Hmm. Oh, jeez, man. That's aggravating. That's it. There it is. That is going to be the book cover for the first book for season 1. I'll do a softback book, probably with Amazon to kick things off. Let's get ready for part 3, guys. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, you're right. Deep within the castle of crossed pages, the story stealer sits upon her throne of tattered books and broken quills. Her form shifts constantly. One moment a beautiful queen, the next a hideous witch, never settling on a single narrative. Around her, the castle's great hall is filled with cages and magical prisons, each holding a familiar face from beloved tales. Cinderella, her glass slippers shattered, sweeping endlessly. The Little Mermaid, trapped in a bubble of dry air, gasping silently. Sleeping Beauty, awake but unable to move, her eyes darting in panic. Rapunzel, her hair cruelly shorn, reaching for locks that are no longer there. Gina Gina Night night, Norma. The story stealer's laugh echoes through the hall, a sound that makes the very stones of the castle shudder.
Oh, my precious collection. Soon you'll be joined by some very special editions.
She turns her attention to a large crystal ball sitting before her. Within its depths, images of Dorothy, Alice, Wendy, and their growing band of allies swirl.
Look at them, thinking they can challenge me. Don't they know that in this realm, I am the author of all fates?
She waves a hand and the image zooms in on Dorothy.
Ah, the girl who isn't in Kansas anymore. How would you like to be trapped in a tornado for eternity, my dear?
Her gaze shifts to Alice.
And you, curious Alice, shall I make you grow so large you burst out of existence? Or shrink you into nothingness?
She stands pacing around the crystal ball, her form flickering between different villainous archetypes.
They think they're so clever, gathering allies. They don't realize the more characters they bring together, the more power they give me.
She approaches a massive book chained to a pedestal. Its pages glow with an eerie light, words and images constantly shifting across them.
With each step they take, they write themselves further into my story. And once they enter the plot hole forest, well, what to say? Every story has a happy ending.
Suddenly a new figure appears in the crystal ball. Jack Mirror. This reflective surface rippling with hidden knowledge.
What's this? A walking plot device himself? This could complicate things.
She whirls back to her throne, snatching up a quill that seems to be made of pure shadow.
No matter. I'll simply have to accelerate my plans. It's time to remind these would-be heroes that in the game of stories, I hold all the pages.
As she puts the quill to the glowing book, the castle trembles. The imprisoned characters cry out silently, sensing the impending doom.
Come to me, my little heroes. Your final chapter awaits.
The quill touches the page, dark ink spreading like tendrils across the paper. In the crystal ball, storm clouds begin to gather on the horizon of the whispering meadow.
Now, let's see how your tale unfolds when the author wishes you nothing but ill.
As she begins to write, the question hangs in the air. What twisted fate is she penning for our heroes? And in a realm where stories are power, can they hope to overcome an enemy who controls the very narrative itself? Part 3. Hey Shane, what's up, buddy? So glad you made it. Baying like Regina, baying like Regina. Regina, Rothrods. Not so fast. Hey, it's Joni Scott. Not so fast. Not so fast. Susanna Pop. Susanna Scott. Brown Dwarf. And the native wild man and the Laren tinkles. Christine. Okay, beautiful people, our ship's taking off. We're Skagway. Dinner at the captain's table tonight. Silly cat. Canadian tingles. Let me know you're out there. Canadian tingles. Sydney Paul. Rumska. Kitty. Super. Wow. $1 million. 0 calories. Ting. Tongue click. Native tingles. Wooden metal garage. Wooden metal. Our heroes continue their journey down the yellow brick road when suddenly the sky darkens ominously. What starts as a few droplets quickly escalates into a torrential downpour unlike anything they've ever seen. Dorothy's shouting over the rain.
This isn't natural. It's like the sky itself is trying to drown us.
Alice says it's
Curiouser and curiouser. The rain, it's almost sentient.
indeed the raindrops seem to chase them, forming watery tendrils that grab at their ankles. The deluge quickly overwhelms the landscapes, submerging the yellow brick road and the surrounding meadow. The Linehatter's hat's transforming into an umbrella.
I don't mean to state the obvious, but we appear to be in quite the pickle.
Water rises rapidly, soon reaching their waists. The current threatens to sweep them away, and the path ahead had completely vanished beneath the swirling waters. Wendy's struggling against the current. What do we do now? We can't go back and we can't go forward. Panic begins to set in as the water continues to rise. Thumbelina Piper, being so small, has to ride on Red Wolf's shoulder to avoid being swept away. If only we could fly over this deluge. Suddenly, Jack Mirror's eyes light up. His reflective surface ripples with inspiration. I have not one but 2 magic beans left for my tail. He pulls out 2 glowing beans from his vine-colored pocket. The first will get us across the deluge. Without hesitation, he tosses the first bean into the churning waters. With a thunderous crack, a massive beanstalk erupts from the depths, arching over the flooded landscape like a green rainbow. Our heroes quickly scramble up the slippery stalk, dodging lightning strikes and battling fierce winds as they make their way across. I never thought I'd say this, but I feel too big. Thumbelina Pipers clung to Red Wolf's fur. As they near the other side, where the yellow brick road emerges from the waters, a thunderous roar shakes the very air around them. Emerging from the mist is a colossal figure, a giant, his face contorted with rage.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of one who killed my brother.
Dorothy gasped, "Oh my, it's another giant!" Jack Mirror's reflective surface paling. "It's the brother of the giant from my tail. He must have sensed the magic bean activation." Bad. The giant's massive hand swipes at the beanstalk, nearly sending our heroes tumbling into the flood below.
You'll pay for what you did to my brother, Jack.
The Red Wolf growls, "This isn't your Jack, you overgrown oaf." But the giant is beyond reason. He begins to climb the beanstalk, shaking it violently with each movement. "We need to do something quick." Jack Mirror reaches for a second bean, but hesitates. "If I use this, we'll have no way back." "Better stranded than squash, I'd say." As the giant draws near, our heroes frantically search for a solution. Suddenly, Linehatter's hat transforms into a massive slingshot. "Jack, use this!" Jack Mirror grabs the slingshot, his reflective surface rippling with determination. He loads the second magic bean into the sling. I hope my aim is true." The giant opens his mouth to roar another threat, and Jack seizes the moment. He lets the bean fly straight into the giant's open maw. For a moment, nothing happens. Then, the giant's eyes widen in shock. rumbling sound emanates from his stomach, and suddenly a beanstalk begins to grow out of his mouth. The new beanstalk grows at an incredible rate, wrapping around the giant and pulling him back down into the flood waters below. Our heroes watch in amazement as the giant disappears beneath the waves, entangled in a web of magical vines. That was unexpected. I may not have a brain, but even I knew that was a stroke of genius. The immediate threat neutralized, our band of heroes finally makes it to the other side, collapsing onto the newly emerged yellow brick road in exhaustion and relief. Well, that's one way to cross a flood. Indeed. Well, I dare say we might want to avoid any more beanstalks for a while. As they recover from their harrowing experience, our heroes realize that while they've overcome this obstacle, they're now without their magical beans, their emergency sweet food. Path ahead seems more uncertain than ever.
I don't suppose anyone packed a map to the storyteller's lair.
The group exchanges worried glances, the reality of their situation sinking in. They've survived the flood and the giant, but what other challenges lie ahead on their quest to stop the story stealer? Part 4. Hey, Marlene. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Parrot Life, Parrot Life, Parrot Life TV. Wonderful, wonderful faces out there tonight. We're working on the prototype of Emerald Wonderland, Episode 7, Season 1. If you have any questions about production, you can always reach out to me at jscullybooks@gmail.com if you're interested in getting hold of scripts or anything of that nature. Perhaps working with us on the show with different elements. Excuse me. Spider pig, spider pig, spider pig. Spider pig, spider pig. Lawless, lawless TV. Great stuff, Scully. Appreciate that. Thank you. It is a lot of fun doing this, writing this, working with Izzy with the art. Seems to grow every week that goes by. The show's getting bigger. I'm thrilled that I was the one chosen to write this, and with y'all's help, and I think it could really go places. So thank you, Marlene. Love and light, love and light. But what I'm shooting for is one episode a week, and then once a month I'll do a director's cut of we'll watch all 4 shows and talk about it and whatnot, cut through all the fluff and talk about the back end as far as art and literature and shows, stuff like that. Yeah, Wild Man, we're gonna publish a book here in a couple of months on first season. I will transcribe it into a novel form and publish it with Amazon. we'll see what happens. We will take all 4 books and make one large book, a special edition that will be leather bound. We'll have beautiful color digital art in it with journal inserts, things like that.
There's no place like Scully Pops. There's no place like Scully Pops.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so y'all share it out, let people know what we're doing. We're definitely interested in creating a series like with Netflix or somebody of that nature. I'm not so certain I'm looking for book rights with like Random House. I believe I want to control distribution myself. I think the world has changed, and at any rate, yeah, we got a quiz down there in the description. I'll probably have more fun things like that too, but one step at a time. And then next year we'll do an all-star cast theater production. The thing is, like with like theater groups, universities, high schools, they could adopt just a season and do one season instead of all 4. I mean, if you think about it, you never would be able to do all 4 like in a play. I mean, I can turn this like if you need the play format, I can put it in that format or whatever. But yeah, 10 in the chat. That's right, 10. That's right, 10 is like the perfect number. God, yeah, I see what you did. Uh-huh. It's sort of a little inside joke we got running. Who, me? Yeah, you. Paybacks, you know what? She's like, wait, this is Payback. Who's that? Man, he's a good looking dude. Look at that. Jack shot him in the mouth with the bean. Y'all want to hear a little secret? I have to admit that Izzy came up with that idea of Jack shooting the giant in the mouth with the slingshot with the bean. And Joni Pop. Joni, I think this channel you have, that's for you and your daughter, I think, if I remember. Tell her that Scully Pop said hello. I hope she's enjoying the show. Pink, pink, pink. Who is that? Oh, you back, huh? Look who's back. It just says back. Cindy Cat. Pop, 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 pop. Front, back. Side to side. Yeah, I saw how you were twerking. Chief Broken Brain. Sean, where you at, man? You still out there? Sean, maybe he's on. I didn't hear what he said earlier. He might be working with your earbud in or something. I feel like this is like one of the best shows so far, but maybe I'm wrong. You go back and look at our playlist. We've got them one after the other. Rumsky ran him off. Oh my God. Anyway, let's see where we're going. Part 5. Christine. Teeth, broken brain. Did y'all see the show him the book overlay real quick, Izzy? The book cover. Dave's not here. Written by Scully Pop, illustrated by Izzy Scud. Emerald Wonderland. I guess we'll call it book 1 or something. I don't know. Part 5. As our heroes continue down the yellow brick road, the landscape transforms dramatically. The recent chaos gives way to an almost unsettling serenity. Dorothy's looking around warily. It's beautiful, but something feels off. Indeed, it's as if the very air is holding its breath. The path winds through lush, verdant fields bursting with vibrant flowers and impossibly tall trees. Butterflies with pages for wings flutter by, while songbirds whistle familiar fairy tale tunes. The Lion Hatter's hat sprouting colorful feathers. I say, this place would make for a splendid tea party location. As they round a bend, they come upon a sight that stops them in their tracks. The yellow brick road now leads through a massive field enclosed by towering walls. But these aren't ordinary walls. Perched atop them are thousands of Humpty Dumpty characters, their egg-shaped bodies gleaming in the sunlight. Great heavens! I've never seen so many Humpty Dumptys in one place. Red Wolf's ears are twitching. Something's not right. Listen. As they draw closer, they realize the Humpty Dumptys are speaking, all of them in a cacophony of voices that blend into an eerie chorus.
Beware of the story stealer, beware of the story stealer, beware of the story stealer. Beware of the story stealer, beware the story stealer. I may not have a brain, but even I know this is downright creepy.
Our heroes cautiously make their way down the road, the walls of Humpty Dumpty's looming on either side. Each egg-shaped figure seems to follow them with its eyes, their warnings growing more urgent and specific as they pass.
She'll rewrite your ending. Don't let her get the quill on you. She'll rewrite your ending. She'll rewrite your ending. Once upon a time becomes never again. Don't let her get her quill on you. Once upon a time becomes never again. She'll write your ending. She'll rewrite your ending.
Thumbelina Piper tries to play a soothing melody on her flute, but the Humpty Dumpty's voices all grow louder to drown it out. Cinder Fairy, she's shivering despite the warm air. It's like they're trying to warn us, but they're trapped in this endless repetition. Jack Mirror's surface ripples with the reflections of countless Humpty Dumptys.
These poor souls, I think they've already fallen victim to the story stealer's pen.
As they near the end of this unsettling gauntlet, the voices reach a crescendo and suddenly fall silent. The abrupt quiet is almost more unnerving than the warnings. Dorothy breathing a sigh of relief.
Well, I'm glad it's over.
Before she can finish her thought, a figure steps out onto the yellow brick road before them. It's unlike any character they've encountered so far. A perfect blend of the Cheshire Cat and the Wizard of Oz. The newcomer's body shimmers and shifts like the Cheshire Cat's, but instead of stripes, it's covered in emerald patterns. A pair of spectacles perches on its feline nose, and it wears a small green top hat. His grin's appearing first, followed by the rest of it.
Well, what have we here? A band of storybook misfits on a quest, I presume.
Our heroes exchange uncertain glances, unsure whether this new character is friend or foe. Alice steps forward cautiously.
Indeed we are. And who might you be?
I am the Cheshire Wizard, keeper of secrets and master of misdirection. And you, my dear friends, are in dire need of my assistance if you hope to defeat this story stealer.
Red Wolf growls softly. Why should we trust you? Cheshire Wizard's grin widens impossibly.
Because, my furry friend, I know the story stealer's one true weakness.
Importantly, pauses for dramatic effect, its emerald eyes gleaming mischievously.
I know how to get into her lair undetected.
Our heroes exchange excited but wary looks. Could this peculiar hybrid be the key to turning the tide against the story stealer? All right, Cheshire Wizard, we're listening. What do you know? As the Cheshire Wizard begins to reveal its knowledge, the Humpty Dumptys on the walls lean in, their egg-shaped faces a mixture of hope and fear. The air crackles with possibility, and perhaps a touch of magic. Little do our heroes know, this encounter will indeed change the course of her quest. But whether for better or worse remains to be seen. Part 5. I think I saw a few faces popping in there. Hey, Grubster, how you doing? Trucker, made it. Awesome. Trucker. It's the backyard, Trucker. Genevieve. Tingle, tingle. Hey, KC. That's 23. What's up, man? Ooh, let me get a sip of water. Y'all say, hey, let me know you out there. See some emojis. About a 2-minute Scully Pop intro, Busy.
Picture this, folks. Two worlds collide.
You can
You've
just
got
let that
yourself
play if
the
you want,
Emerald Wonderland.
actually.
Meet the Cheshire Lion, who can make himself invisible.
Light bulb goes off in your head. You say I'm a little odd. Sk, 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 sk. Oh, let me see what I did here. Thought I had that on loop. No, I did. We'll just start it again. Check, check, sound check, check, check. Is he Skull? Backyard trucker, 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 trucker. It's Jody Pa, Marketplace. Welcome, welcome. We're reading Emerald Wonderland, Episode 7, Season 1. This is blasting in my truck, says trucker. Trucker, 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 tingle, tingle. marketplace. Rumsco. Spider pig. Meanwhile, back at the castle of crossed pages, the story stealer paces furiously before her enchanted crystal ball. The orb swirls with images of our heroes meeting the Cheshire Wizard. But frustratingly, no sound accompanies the vision.
What is that meddling cat wizard saying to them? Show me.
She waves her shadowy quill over the crystal ball, but to no avail. The Cheshire Wizard's magic seems to be interfering with her scrying. Suddenly she whirls around, addressing the caged fairy tale characters lining her throne room.
You there, magic mirror. Tell me what that feline fraud is plotting.
The magic mirror, its surface cracked and dulled, speaks in a weary voice.
Lost, my queen. I cannot see what secrets the wizard might decree.
His magic blocks my searching gaze, leaving your vision in a haze. The story stealer howls in frustration, her form shifting rapidly between different villainous archetypes. One moment a wicked stepmother, the next a malevolent sorcerer.
Useless! Useless! All of you are useless!
She storms over to her massive book, its pages still glowing with dark energy. Furiously, she begins to write, her quill scratching across the paper with violent strokes.
If that wizarding feline thinks she can outfox me, he's sorely mistaken. I'll rewrite his very existence.
As she writes, the castle trembles and the imprisoned characters whimper in fear. Dark tendrils of ink spread from the book, seeping into the wall and floor. Suddenly, a small, timid voice pipes up from one of the cages. It's Cinderella, her once beautiful gown now in tatters. You can't stop them. You know, heroes always find a way. Story stealer freezes, then slowly turns to face Cinderella, cruel smile spreading across her face.
Oh, my dear, sweet, simple Cinderella. Haven't you learned by now? In my story, there are no heroes. Only characters waiting to be rewritten.
She glides over to Cinderella's cage, her quill poised menacingly.
Perhaps it's time I gave you a new role. How does the wicked stepsister sound?
Cinderella shrinks back in terror as the story stealer laughs maniacally. But as she turns back to her book, a flicker of doubt crosses her face.
That blasted Cheshire Wizard. What does he know? He's planning.
She returns to the crystal ball, watching our heroes intently as they continue down the yellow brick road with their new ally.
No matter, let them come. I'll be ready. And this time, I'll make sure their stories have a very unhappy ending indeed.
As she resumes writing in her massive tome, the shadows in the castle grow deeper, and a sense of foreboding fills the air. The story stealer may be worried, but she's far from defeated. The stage is set for a climactic confrontation. The fate of all stories hanging in the balance. Part 6. Yeah, I'm going to need some of you females next year to play these parts. So it's good practice for my narration, but at any rate. Awesome. Kind of picture between some like Annie Wilkes and the Wicked Witch. Jody Pop. Yeah, grand finale coming up. Cheshire Wizard. Yeah, they're about to battle it out. Y'all like the plot line on this show so far? Think it's worthy of it? You can always in the chat let us know if you think something should be tweaked or you have an idea for a future episode. We are taking heed of comments on that, or you can email me at jscullybooks@gmail.com. You know, like, for example, if you're interested in getting a copy of the play for certain episodes or a season, you know, maybe kids that has a play in high school, they're looking to perform, or, you know, of any theater groups. Yeah, I'd like to read it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do the episode 10, the season finale yet, but it's got to be good, and I'll spend extra time on it, you know, for you guys, and make sure. You can read? Okay. Well, you're definitely going to have to edit for the book, you know. You need your input on that. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have a copy of this book for your kids, you know? I mean, for anybody really, but to know that you guys took a part in it, that's a, you know, different thing. Yep, she's gonna get a raise. That's right. I say, I'm making tea. I say. Yeah, the Cheshire Line. Yeah, maybe Chief can come up and read next year with us when we do the theater shows. Yeah, y'all get in there. Make sure you hook up with Izzy. Ready to read the finale here in a minute. Going back through the chat, I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, right. Spider Pig. Sydney Cat upstairs 760. 23 KC. Jim B. Anyway, it's pretty good. There you go. Put your sunglasses on that lion. I probably got a couple of other shows coming up soon that I'm working on outside of Emerald Wonderland. I've got a special guest going to come up and play the flute while I read a story about a magical story about a native Indian. So got that in the back of my mind. Quite a few channels wanting to do interviews with me. Having to put that on the back burner for now. Yeah, isn't it just great looking at all this work Izzy did? It's so incredible. Y'all had no idea how long it took her to do all this, but she definitely deserves more than a raise. That's some high-end graphics and then, digital art. Which it's not free to make that, by the way. So, and she just got remonetized recently, so it takes a little bit while to build back up the channel. Yeah. Our heroes, led by the Cheshire Wizard, finally reached the castle of crossed pages. The imposing structure looms before them, its walls seemingly made of shifting text and swirling ink. The Cheshire Wizard's grin is fading slightly. Remember, once we're inside, Story Stealer will try to rewrite your stories. Stay true to yourselves. They enter the castle, navigating through corridors that twist and turn like the plot of a complex novel. Finally, they burst into the grand throne room. The Story Stealer rises from her throne, her form flickering between various villainous archetypes.
Welcome, foolish heroes, to the final page of your tale.
Dorothy steps forward bravely.
We're here to stop you and free all the stories you've imprisoned. Stop me? With what? Your ruby slippers and looking glass. You're in my realm now, where I write the rules.
She waves her shadowy quill, and suddenly our heroes find themselves struggling against invisible bonds. Alice is straining against the unseen force.
We won't let you win.
The story stealer approaches the massive book on its pedestal.
Let me show you the true power. With a single stroke, I can rewrite your entire existence.
She begins to write. Our heroes feel their very essence beginning to change. Dorothy's hair starting to darken and Alice's curiosity fades. Wendy begins to forget Neverland. But then, Thumbelina Piper, tiny but determined, manages to free her flute. She plays a melody that resonates with the essence of pure storytelling. The notes hang in the air, shimmering like golden threads. Our stories are more than just words on a page. They live in the heart of those who believe. Music seems to weaken the story stealer's hold. Jack Mirror's reflected surface begins to shine brightly, casting back the story stealer's magic. Every story has two sides. For every villain, there's a hero. For every cure, a blessing. The imprisoned fairy tale characters in their cages begin to stir, hope rekindling in their eyes. Cinderella, her voice is growing stronger. Once upon a time, Sleeping Beauty awakening fully in a land far, far away. The Little Mermaid finding her voice. There was a group of heroes. As more voices join in, the air fills with the magic of storytelling. The story stealer's quill begins to quiver in her hand. No, I'm the author here. I control the narrative. But her power is weakening. Our heroes break free from their bonds, standing united. You forgot the most important rule of stories. Story stealer. The good guys always win in the end. With a combined effort, our heroes and the free fairy tale characters focus their belief in the power of their stories. The Cheshire Wizard grins widely, adding his own magic to the mix. A blinding light engulfs the room. When it fades, the story stealer's quill has transformed into an ordinary pen, and her book lies blank and harmless. She sees her form solidifying into a simple, confused-looking woman. But how? I had ultimate power. Cheshire Wizard appears beside her. The thing about stories, my dear, is that they belong to everyone. No single author can control them all. And as the castle begins to crumble around them, transforming back into pages and ink, our heroes lead the free characters out into the sunlight. The yellow brick road stretches out before them, now branching off in countless directions. A path for every character to return to their own tale. Dorothy's looking at her friends. Well, I guess this is where we all head home. Alice says, indeed, but what about us? Wendy puts in, surely our adventure isn't over yet. Well, the Cheshire Wizard materializes beside them, his grin wider than ever. Over, my dear friends, it's only just begun. Red Wolf's ears are perking up. What do you mean? Well, you say the story's true, but now there's a whole multiverse of tales out there waiting to be explored.
I say,
The Lion Hatter's hat's transforming into a pith helmet.
a multiverse of stories? Oh, how absolutely delightful.
Where will we even begin?
Jack Mirror's surface ripples with excitement. Anywhere and everywhere, there are countless stories waiting for us to jump in. Thumbelina Piper plays a jaunty tune on her flute.
I say, we follow the music of adventure.
Our heroes exchange glances, grins spreading across their faces as they realize their journey is far from over. Dorothy's eyes shining with excitement.
What do you say, gang? Ready for another adventure? Curiouser and curiouser, I'm certainly in. Second star to the right and straight on till morning, or wherever the road takes us. I may not have a brain, but even I know this is going to be spectacular.
And so, our mismatched band of storybook heroes sets off down the yellow brick road once more. This time, however, the path shimmers with infinite possibilities, ready to lead them in new worlds and untold stories. As they walk arm in arm, their laughter and excited chatter fills the air. Cheshire Wizard brings up the rear, his form fading in and out as he offers one last piece of wisdom. Remember, my dear friends, in the grand library of the universe, every book is connected. Your greatest adventure will always be the one that's just about to begin. Episode 7. And so, dear friends, as the yellow brick road shimmers with infinite possibilities, our heroes set off once more, ready to explore the vast multiverse of stories. What tales wait beyond, but what new tales await beyond the horizon? What challenges will Dorothy, Alice, Wendy, and their whimsical companions face next? Will the Cheshire Wizard's grin lead them to mischief or not? The Lion Hatter's hat produced just the right tool for their next adventure. And what curious creatures and captivating characters might join their motley crew? The pages of their next chapter are yet unwritten, but one thing's for certain. It's bound to be the most spectacular adventure yet. So tune in next time when we'll dive headfirst into episode 8 of Emerald Wonderland. After all, in this magical realm where Oz meets Wonderland, the greatest story is always the one that's about to begin. Until then, keep believing in magic, follow your own yellow brick road, and remember, we're all bad here, and that's what makes life wonderful. Ting, 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 ting. Kitty, 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 kitty. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. It's Nuggets, kitty, kitty. Wow, man, wow, man. Janica, Janica, broken brain, cheap broken brain. Aaron Scully. Rouler, Jody Bob, Marketplace, Trucker, Amazing, says Native Wild Man.
I love it. I love it.
Well, thank you everybody for being a member and participant and donator and tingle, tingle, tingle. And tingle and tingle and tingle. Melissa. I'm sneaking in. Shh, don't tell anybody I'm sneaking in. We're having choir rehearsal. I just want to see what y'all are doing over there. What's going on? It's Melissa. She got an earbud in her ear. It's Kentucky Blue. Welcome. Kentucky Blue. Kentucky Blue. Welcome. Hey, it's Busy Skull. Romsky. Near the Scuzzum. It's another world. In another time. Another place. It's like an audio dream. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Brain tingles begin. I am the Tin Hatter. I like roulette wheels. Sunshine tingles. Hot steaming coffee. Bacon. 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 Croctopus, the croctopus.
pressing the buttons.
I'm done. We can go ahead and close it out if you want. Hope everybody enjoyed the show tonight. I'm Scully Pop, your host, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works. I've written a few books, other works in the public domain, and submissions from people like you. That's right, wild man. If you wrote something, we'll read it for you. Reach out to me at jscullybooks@gmail.com. But stay tuned for next week's show, episode 8, season 1, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central. Yep, it's like the old days. You got to wait a week for the next show. But it gives me an opportunity to get some things done in between. Yep. If you're just getting here, rewind. This is Emerald Wonderland, episode 7, season 1. And tonight we met the story stealer and put her to shame. So, yep. All right, Izzy, let's hit that outro. Thank you, everybody. Good night. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works in the public domain and submissions from people like you. So buckle up. It's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side.